So next we got Horizon Forbidden West.
Ooh,
So
Horizon
that's
Forbidden
something
West.
that Chris looked into.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
excited. I'm really excited for
let's
Horizon.
go, man.
Like
Yeah.
honestly, I only played the first Horizon game like last year because I got my
Mm,
PlayStation 4 like 2 years ago, and then I thought
mm.
what the game looks kind of boring or lame, so I didn't play it. And finally, I played it last year, and damn, that was a really good game. Like the story was really interesting. Like I did not expect the whole game was about what's going on. Why are there dinosaur-like robot machines and stuff? Right, so that was really
Right.
intriguing, and you finally uncover the mysteries, and there's a lot of twists and stuff. So that was really,
Yeah.
really good game. And so now the sequel, for me, luckily, I didn't have to wait too long. It's like literally next year. So for the
Yeah.
others, probably had to wait a long time. So yeah, so now the new game looks so much better. It clearly is using the Unreal Engine 5, is it? What's the new Unreal Engine?
It
Five.
is Unreal Engine 5, but
Five.
like
Five.
I'm not sure if they're using it for that game.
Right. Okay. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But it looks beautiful. It looks
Yeah.
amazing. Like when they show Aloy shooting like a one of the machines, and you can see the parts break off. Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
detail
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
so good. Like, and man, the leaves and the grass, swaying. It's just so beautiful. Like out of the three
Yeah.
games they revealed, this looks amazing. Like
Yeah.
visually stunning.
I mean, like when I played the first one, so I didn't really play through the first one because they were for some reason I can't even put my finger on it, but I wasn't the biggest fan. I don't know what
Right.
turned me off. I don't know what turned me off. I feel like it was a few like gameplay mechanics. Like for me, the way a character moves is extremely important. Like
Right.
just
Yeah,
how the character moves in the game world is extremely important for me. If that is clunky, I get turned off because like anytime I'm playing a game that's story narrative driven or whatever, I'm in the role playing mindset, right? Like I really want to
Yeah.
be that character. So I want to feel cool walking, bro. And if walking, something as simple as walking is a little off, like I get turned off. And that's one of the biggest reasons like Assassin's Creed when they switched from whatever up until Syndicate
yeah,
was.
Paco.
Yeah, when they switched from Syndicate, I mean, not from Syndicate, but the game style that was the first phase of Assassin's Creed, right? Like the mechanics, the movement
Yeah,
mechanics, the
yeah.
parkour mechanics. When they
Yeah.
switched into that whole RPG situation, it felt a lot like Witcher. That was one of the biggest reasons I didn't really get into Witcher either because it felt so clunky. Like the movement was just clunky, and that's just how RPGs are, I guess. But but yeah, man. I mean, for Horizon, I think the way Aloy was moving and running, it just seemed a little too clunky. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm the only one, but like that for me, that's how I felt, you know. But other
Right.
than that, the undeniable fact about Horizon is that it's it's freaking beautiful. Like it's
Beautiful.
so pretty. Yeah, it's so pretty.
It is.
Yeah.
And considering it's also getting released on PS5 with
Oh yeah,
like
it's an
the
exclusive,
haptic.
right?
Yeah.
It's not.
No,
I
it's
think
it's
it's
both PS4
PlayStation
and
4 and
PS5.
5. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah, but it is a PS exclusive.
PS
Right.
exclusive.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I. Oh, it's also releasing on Microsoft.
Oh really?
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it
okay,
is.
okay.
Oh damn no no.
Is it? One second. I don't know. Let's not.
Yeah, that's not
Let's
I
not
spoiling
speculate.
anything. I mean, what happened with Horizon? The first game was the game was exclusive for PS4 for I think a couple of years, and then they ported it
Yeah.
to PC. So it's
Right.
not. I don't know how it works. It's something Sony's doing. Like
It's
it's
yeah. It is.
exclusive,
It is.
timed exclusive, I guess.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean that's what
Yeah. It
matters.
is.
That's really what matters. If it's a big enough
Yeah.
title, if it's a big enough game, then even if it's only a limited time exclusivity, it that's enough. Like people are gonna buy it if it's big enough. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened
But
to
yeah, what else, man?
the Days Gone. Days
Oh
Gone is
yeah, yeah,
available
Days
on
Gone.
PC
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, so for Horizon 2, now the story is what everyone's intrigued about, right? I mean, obviously there's a bunch of other stuff, but the story,
yeah.
like, because in the first game, the villain was Hades, this AI called Hades. So
Right.
technically, we defeated him, but we didn't kill him. So there was an after credit scene where
Spoiler alert! Spoiler
spoiler
alert!
alert, spoiler alert, yeah, spoiler alert. So there's this after credit
Post
scene.
production spoiler. Alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah. So there was this after credit scene where this guy, I forgot his name. It's played by this famous actor. But yeah. So he carries Hades, and he seemingly is going to use him for some negative activities. So we don't know.
Right.
We didn't see anything of that in the new reveal, so I'm guessing that's all
Right.
hush hush. So far in the new trailer, it seems like what they're tackling, at least now, the issue is a giant storm or some kind. Apparently, that's what's the big, the big, I don't know, problem, I guess. The world-ending storm that's going to destroy everything, apparently. So
Right.
we got to wait to find out about that. But otherwise, there are some bunch of new stuff, like new machines, the new enemies. There's this straight up, we see this dope ass dinosaur looking machine called the Claw Strider. Let me just check. That's
Oh, yeah.
Claw
Yeah.
Strider.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Claw Strider. Oh, they look so sick, and you can ride them. That's the best part. You can ride it like a
Right.
what, raptor, basically.
You could do that in the
Yeah.
previous one as well, right?
The previous one, you can only do a ride for legged animals, like the striders
Okay.
and stuff. But you couldn't ride the
Okay.
two-legged animals. So that's pretty cool. And they have this new flying animal called Sunwings. Sunwings. So that's also kind of cool. And they have this massive woolly mammoth-like machine. It's called the Tremotusk.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
badass. That is
That was
so
crazy.
badass. It's like a
was
giant
crazy.
mammoth. And apparently the new villains of the game, or the new enemy type in the game, which is called the Tenakth tribe.
Hold
So
on.
they
There was a little bit of a lag, so I
Yeah.
didn't hear anything after Tramatus.
Could you see me?
No, it was stuck. Everything was
Oh,
stuck.
stuck. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just say it again. So basically,
Yeah.
there's this, which I should say the whole Tremotusk thing again.
No,
or
after Tramatus, whatever
after
happened after.
Tremotusk. Right.
Yeah.
So the new enemy type in the game, the new I guess raiders are from this group called the Tenakth tribe. So these guys
Yeah.
seemingly found a way to override machines similar to what Aloy used to do in the previous game, and now they can ride the machines also. So that's the one advantage
Right.
that Aloy had in the first game, which doesn't seem like an advantage anymore because the enemies can do that too. So that's also
Right.
interesting, and they're riding the Tremotusk. They have
Yeah.
like big caskets or something on board. They're sitting on it and they're riding it.
That's very similar. I mean, that's very similar to how it's done. Like that's usual elephants also. Like either in
Yeah.
Indonesia or even here, like we have the setup on top of the elephant. Like back in the day, also like the whole Maharaja
Yeah.
era. Like it's part of the army, right? You have elephants, and then on top of it, you have a big construct where
Yeah.
people sit on top of it, and they attack or they kind of commute with that setting.
Yeah.
But also on the topic of animals, like I think I don't know if the previous game had this, but underwater animals and like that whole Leviathan kind of thing, like the big freaking. I mean, not Leviathan, like a crocodile, huge crocodile-looking thing that.
Snapmaw. Yeah, that
Oh
was
yeah,
that in
yeah,
the first game.
Snapmaw, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
was
in the
that?
first game,
Okay.
they had so in the first game you can go underwater, but it's not too much. It's not like
Okay.
you can't stay there for long and stuff, which I'm getting
Okay.
to. But yeah, so there are like I think there's only one or maybe two. I think there's only one animal in the first game that could go underwater, which is Snapmaw. It's like a crocodile, giant crocodile. So now Snapmaw's there. Like in the gameplay reveal, you can see the Snapmaw. And there's this new water type that we saw called the Burrowers. They seem really cute.
Right.
Like they seem like I don't know, like
Yeah.
platypuses. I don't know. They look really cute, like a giant platypus. They sounded really cute, but apparently
Yeah.
they're not that cute. They're not that friendly.
Right.
So
Right.
so that's another new animal type. But yeah, so this new game you can actually explore underwater now. They have this this device, what is it called? The diving mask. Yeah. The diving mask
Oh,
allows you to
yeah,
stay
yeah.
underwater, no timing. There's no more
Right.
bar that says, that goes down, depletes, and then you have to get back up to get the air. Not there anymore. You can
Right.
stay underwater, which also means there'll be a lot of underwater fights. And that'll be interesting to see. How
Right,
they fight
right,
underwater
right.
and stuff. So there's that.
That's so.
Then, she also has a new pull. God damn it! Why am I not good with names? Pullcaster.
Grapple.
Polecaster, okay.
Yeah, so you can grapple from different places.
Yeah.
Right.
That is also so cool. Oh, and a big change that I see in the environment is the fact that they don't have those. In the first game, they had these yellow bars or yellow markers indicating that you can climb it. It's like
Right.
it's an obvious indication that you can climb this object.
Right,
Which is
right.
for the gamers to know. You can climb this, you can parkour on this. Which a lot of games actually have. Like God of War clearly had it with that paint,
Yeah.
the paint things, signaling
Yeah.
where to go and stuff. And fun fact about that, we're diverting, but fun fact about that the paintings and stuff in God of War is apparently Kratos' wife went through wherever they were gonna journey through, and she painted those markers guiding them
Oh wow.
to where they have to go. She
Damn,
saw the
I didn't
future.
know
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of a. I'm excited for God of War, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
coming back to this.
Even Dying
So-
Light has those markers, right? The yellow.
Yeah.
graphic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dying Light has the same thing. So in this game, in Horizon Forbidden West, they removed that. So it's a beautiful, immersive world, but you can still see it, but you have to activate your focus. It's like a focus scanner. So it scans the
Yeah.
environment and then it highlights where you can climb.
Right.
So that's like a
Right,
much
right.
better way, more immersive. So that's another new thing. And last but not least, the shield wing. That is
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Shield
Yeah.
wing.
That was dope.
So she,
That was
yeah,
dope.
so she can glide from above and surprise
So
attack
usually
enemies and
you
stuff.
combine it with the polecaster, right? Or the
Yeah.
ropecaster, whatever it's
Yeah,
what it's called.
Polecaster, yeah. Polecaster
Yeah.
grapple up,
And
jump,
then
glide.
jump, and then yeah, that's
Yeah,
dope.
so that is
That's dope.
sick. So the
That-
gameplay is
That,
gonna
that,
be
that sequence where she did it, and then the Trematos came and like tried to smash into it. That was dope.
Yeah.
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 I mean that whole mecha animal aesthetic and like the nature and all of that
that's
never gets
something
old.
that that's something that I'm really fascinated by, the way they nailed the aesthetic of the bionic animal thing. Like that's
Yeah.
really cool. Like the way they've designed the artwork is meticulous, dude. Like the each panel of each section of the animal is ridiculous. It's amazing artwork, man.
It's well detailed
Yeah.
also. You can
Yeah.
like in the first game, you can shoot components off of the machine, and you can use them to craft stuff. So you can
Right.
visibly see the component attached to them, and you can shoot it
Yeah.
and it comes off. That's how
Even
that's the level of
even
detail.
even in this one, like
Yeah,
she
even
shot
in this
the
one.
minigun off of the Trematos, right? And then she started
And
shooting it.
yeah, she shot it.
Exactly. That is so badass.
Yeah.
That
That was
so
dope.
badass.
That
It
was
is.
dope.
It is.